Hello, hello, hello. My name's Dr. Julio Z. Gaba, and I'm with Miss Carolina here. We just got home from working on a Saturday, bro. And that brought up a question, right? We were talking about entrepreneurship and owning a business and how hard it is, and we were talking about sometimes, don't we wish like we would have just worked for a company, right? Like a company that has the retirement and all the benefits, and you don't have to worry about paying people and stuff like that. Then something happened. My daughter, who is working on her education to get this director's license for her industry, she's working hard on that. She was able to come into the office while we were working and use our resources there, and she was working on a business plan for this director's license, and I was helping her out there. And then like it got me thinking, like, we didn't start this for the money. We didn't start working for ourselves because, we want some ego trip that we wanted to be business owners. You know what I'm saying? We started because we wanted to like leave a legacy. Like we wanted to do something that leaves something, even if it's just an idea, right? And the funny part is that Destiny the other day, she told me something that really inspired me. And she goes, "Yeah, it's building generational wealth." And I'm like, I don't know, because when we hear generational wealth, we like picturing leaving like a lot of money or something, right?
Yeah.
But as I thought about it and like we're talking today, it could be something else, right? Because in essence, that is what we're doing. We started talking about how much our business of so long that we've been running, how much it has fed our family. And I'm not talking about food and I'm not talking about money, bro. I'm talking about the freedom that as an entrepreneur you can get once in a while that you don't, I could have, if one of my grandkids are sick, I could have them sick in my office. I could take care of them while, my daughters or my son are working, so they're benefiting from this. That is generational wealth. They're not hitting those barriers that we hit, when we were growing up because it's giving them something, and it's inspiring them. Look at Destiny. Destiny is like rocking in our place, right? And it's her place too. And she's rocking and she's building something and she's giving it her heart, and that's giving her something. That's giving her a career. That's giving her skill. That's generational wealth, right? And then my grandkids, like today, my grandson, while me and my daughter working on my grandson was playing Roblox on my whole computer system. You know what I'm saying? And he feels good, and he's able to be himself there. Generational wealth, and that brought me back to like, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, sometimes you're paying everyone, and sometimes you're not even paying yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you, but like the vision of what it could be is so much more bigger.
Mm.
We're showing our next generation what's possible. That they don't have to report to anyone if they don't want to. That they can build something. We're showing them that we have a business that now the next generation, my kids are using in order to build their career. My daughter is able to come to a facility and use resources. She's building a business plan, and she was able to come to a business that is hers and build that plan with our resources and the knowledge that we have of business. So yeah, being an entrepreneur is tough, man. It's really hard. Like there's no 9 to 5 stuff. There's, everybody talks about this work balance thing, and that, if you want to succeed, you got to hit it. You got to hit it, especially in slow times or when the world is a little chaotic. If you want to survive, you got to go. And sometimes it makes you feel like, what am I doing this for? And that's what you're doing it for. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for because I want to leave something, even if it's small. I want to leave the idea of the people you help, the people you serve, the dreams you help build, leaving something like a legacy. Because we got here and I'm in a different mood than I was this morning because it's Saturday, right? And I'm coming home and I'm probably gonna have to open the laptop and work a little bit more. And I was down this morning, not down, but I was like frustrated. Like, man, well, this is all I'm doing, but it's not all I'm doing. It's what we're doing. It's the future. It's like these kids are learning from us and our grandchildren are getting the benefits of it as well. It's mind blowing. This is all started with an idea. That's what it was. It was just an idea. And then we hit it. We hit it so hard and we still hit it hard and we have passion for it. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're going through this, that sometimes you're like, why am I doing this? I'm not even making a lot of money at times. Now you got to worry about seasons. Like, like you're some type of weatherman. This is not the season. This is the season where it slows down. All of that, you have to worry about paying people. Just always, it's an honor to do, but could be rough at times, right? But it's worth it, bro. It is so worth it to come home and know that what you did all day was something that is giving something to your family and the next generation. The work that you're doing is not for $1 anymore. It's not for that. It's for, I mean, dollars are nice, but what I'm saying, that's not the main idea, right? When you lay your head down on the bed after working 55 hours of the day doesn't have 55 hours, right? It kind of feels like it, but when you're working that hard and you know that your vision is being executed. And it's being executed in order to impact your future, not only your future, but the future of your generations. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about what you're building, what you're really doing here. And there's going to be tough times and times that it feels like it's not right, but you just got to hit it, bro, because that's what it takes. As long as you are willing to give it your all and sacrifice, that's the price. You got to pay the price. You got to sacrifice your time. As long as you're willing to do that, you will build something that will outlast you, even if it's just lessons. Even if it's just knowledge, even if it's just inspiration to the generations after you, that they have the ability to build something if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 2 cents for it. Dag it.